Hello.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, I'm here, sir.
Okay, so
I just attended your other webinar as well.
some of the students took both of the class, so we meet each other again. Okay, so we just start before we start the meeting. Please type your name and to check in. And now we go to the third week. So when you see that the question I've received from the students about the discussion and forum. Forum 3. Now we're gonna make some changes. So the initial post by Wednesday, 11:55 p.m. So do you agree we're gonna change it to Thursday night?
Yes.
What time?
It's the same time at 11:55 p.m.
At night?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. The forum, yes, we can choose.
Yeah, so we have discussion forum. We have two parts, and one is the initial post, and also the second part, two replies to others. So the initial post, some of the students think they need extra time to work on that. So we gonna extend the deadline for the first part, the initial post, until 11:55 p.m. on Thursday. Is that good?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna edit that, and so we change it to so I change it to Thursday.
Just one more thing, sir. Can you put the page number of the case in the book, like where to find it? Because sometimes it's over there, case number 3 in chapter number 3, but it's very hard to find it.
Okay, good. So yeah, I will make a PDF file and post the exactly what is the question
Okay.
next to the forum. So we're gonna add one item. So here, like I'm seeing there's add an activity or resource. For example, this same thing for like forum 2. So add data right here, right? So for forum 2, I add the data. So I can add a PDF file. So it's like case forum 3 case something. Okay, so they can just click on that, and you know what exactly the case study talk about.
Okay.
Okay, so for the student didn't come to the meeting today, so we're gonna have a recorded webinar. So right here is called recorded webinar is available at. So right after this meeting, I will post a link on YouTube. And you see, I already create some video over there, so on my YouTube channel. So I will post the link right here. I will post the link, and you will get the information where the recorded webinar is. Okay. Okay, for quiz 3. Okay, so for quiz 3, we see it's different from previous 2 weeks. the previous 2 weeks, you can see there's assignment 1 and assignment 2, right? So both assignment are in Word file, so you can download that assignment and to work on that. And but Forum 3 is like a quiz. So when you click on that, and so it's going to be like a quiz. You can see the instruction right here. So the quiz is a time limit, and you have only 2 attempts. So that means when before the deadline, the quiz close on Sunday. So it's start at Thursday, at Saturday. So last Saturday, the quiz is already open. So you can have a whole week to work on that. And if you didn't get a good score on the first attempt, so you are allowed to do the second attempt. And so if you get a higher score on the second attempt, so the grade will be the highest grade you achieved. During that 2 hours, you have to finish everything. If you didn't finish when the 2 hours end, so it will automatically submit. And so make sure, so before you start the quiz, to check your time and make sure you are prepared. Okay, any questions? Good, so you have no questions?
Yes, sir. No questions.
Okay, good. Okay, so this chapter, so you look at the chapter 3. So it's talking about the data visualization. The data visualization is talking about how to use graph and to show the data. So typically we see the data is already in the table format. So you have the table, and so the good way to show that is going to do the data you're using Excel. So let's say you have Excel, so that's you got here. So where you can find the data visualization part is you go to Home, Insert, and okay, so you have right here. So some of the students asking me question about the what is pivotal table and what's the recommended pivotal tables. So all those tables are right here, so you can see it on the top. And so the tab next to Home, you have an Insert table. Okay, you have different type of tables, and typically we use is regular tables and pivotal tables, and all recommended pivotal tables. And also you have recommended chart. And so the chart, you have different types, okay? And so look at those, the different types of chart you have. And that's what we typically use in this area. So for example, you have the amount of spending. So the amount spending, you just, you can select all the data. Okay, so when you do this, and you can do, let's say we do a bar chart. So you can insert a bar chart. So the bar chart, you have the bar chart like picture. So it's going to be a bar chart. Okay, so when you see these numbers, or you can just select all the numbers, you insert a line chart. So you choose a line. So you go line chart. So this is a line chart. So it's a very convenient when you using Excel to make a graph and a chart. And or you combine the like a line chart and a bar chart together, or sometimes you need to use like a pie chart. So the pie chart is also very useful. And if you have two columns, you think the page viewed and their amount of spending is some sort of relation, you can select two columns, right? Select these two columns. And so you can insert a scatter plot. So this is scatter plot. The scatter plot will show you the relationship between page reviewed and amount of spending. So this is also, you see the add thing here. When you have a chart, so let's say we just delete this one. We cut it off. We don't need that. So we have a scatter chart, and then you can add a trend line. So you see the little plus button right here. So you add it to it, and you see you add a trend line. So you can add a trend line, right? So the trend line will show you the relationship between pages reviewed and the amount spent. Okay, and so you can make a format of the trend line, and you can change a little bit the color. Okay. So you have remember, so practice. Okay, so we have the PowerPoint slides you have. So how to make a line chart, and how to make a two-line chart in the same picture. Okay, let's say we have this one about how to make a two-line chart. So we have this one, right? So you go one line chart, and you click on that, you do select data. Okay, you click on select data, and then you can see you add, so you add time here. So let's say you add in this one, time, and this, the series value. Okay, this is all the values. And then you click on OK. So you can see you add another, okay, this is time, so another line. And so you get two lines in one picture. Okay. It's the same thing, a lot of pictures, we have two lines. And you can use different type of chart. So let's see this one, you have the bar chart. So the chart, towards the other way. So any type of chart you can have. So you have different types. So you have a variety of choices. So I strongly suggest you, and when you get the data from the textbook, and using all those data, and to open an Excel spreadsheet, and to practice, and to see if you get the correct chart or graphs. Okay. Any questions?
No, sir, no questions.
Okay, good. So the last question is about the questions when you work on the quiz. If you think the grade is not correct, and please send me your email and copy the questions, and I will work on that. If the question is you did is correct, what you did the question is correct, I will manually fix that and give you grade. And okay, and now we have the chat. So if you don't have any questions, just type your name, and so we I end the conference. Yes. Questions?
No questions, sir.
Okay. Please just check type your name in the group chat and to for your attendance. Next meeting will be February 25th. Okay, so we're gonna next meeting is February 25th. The same time at 8 p.m. Okay, that's all for today.